All right, so the biggest danger to humanity is global warming. A lot of people don't believe it, but people don't believe anything until it's right fucking here. So they don't know anything about anything. They don't know how world history works. So the reason why I understand how it works is because I've been in it and I lived through it. When my parents were born in the Soviet Union, they thought they were going to live there their whole lives, that they thought they were going to grow old there, and it was just going to be the way where they're at in this world. But that place collapsed. Things happen. Things come to an end when people fuck things up, and then we came here, and experiencing that as a child gave me the perspective that things aren't always going to be okay. Things could turn to shit at any moment. And when you have the temperatures in the Arctic Siberian town that hit 100 degrees, a new high, okay, 100 degrees is very hot for an area like that. That's a big problem. We don't really know the extent of the problem. I'm not a scientist or what have you. I don't really know the extent of what that heat wave can do, right? I mean, there's issues where it could acidify the oceans, to runaway carbon, greenhouse effect, and a bunch of other things like that. Not a single one of those things is good news, right? You can have temperature control on the planet. We can control it. We might have a little bit of time to get a grasp on it. We want to be able to use solar power and nuclear power to power this planet, and be able to release as much carbon as we need in the atmosphere. The world could be a little warmer, it could be a little colder, all these things are true. We could do whatever we need, right? But on the other hand, we cannot destroy this planet. And if we run out of time on that, and given the human race the way they are now, you're gonna see some upheaval in your life like you've never fucking believed. Maybe when I'm 60 years old, right? 30 years from now, 40 years from now, these problems are going to be so exacerbated to such an extent, it's going to be a disaster. So heat wave in the coldest place on earth, 100 degrees, man, you have no idea what's going to go down. All right, so good luck. Go green, be conservative with what you have to do. Don't be too overconsumptive, and be a conscious human being. That's really what it comes down to. That's the only thing what's asked of you. Then, right, if the individuals do what they're supposed to be doing, that will make a big dent on the issue, because there's 7 billion of us. Then, of course, our governments. The reason why we're in this situation is only because fossil fuels was such a huge monster money industry for so many governments and fraudsters and things like that. They're pumping out oil and selling it. We could have went electric 50, 60 years ago. We could have had electric cars. We could have invested in it. And we could have been off of fossil fuels right now, breathing sweet air with garden rooftops and vertical farms and quality of life that you couldn't even imagine. The world is a beautiful place, and you could make it so much more beautiful and so exotic and so unbelievable. But man's heart is greedy and corrupt and selfish, and because of that, it ends up destroying its environment, which is gonna destroy everybody's life in the end. So be careful, play your part. This is why we have Trax News, to get that word, get that message out there. You want to participate, you want to do the right thing, you want to join our group, you want to join our organization, hit the link in the bio, read the description. You're going to be able to join, deliver the news, and be at least a member of the community that's forward thinking and doing the right thing.